Today I am doing something that I haven't done in like a really long time. And that thing is trying again for the first time in a while to learn how to rig in Live2D or Live2D Cubism, as some of you might know it. So about, I want to say like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, I was trying to learn Live2D Cubism because I've known how to make the art for a VTuber for a very long time. And when I was first starting my first VTuber, which obviously is not this is one of my many PNG tubers. This is just the one I had handy on this computer, so I'm using this one today. But this is one of my PNG tubers. I have known how to make VTuber art for the longest time. You guys might know me for my constant VTuber model, which is kind of a different version of this cat girl that you see here. But yeah, I have known how to make VTuber art for a very long time. Hi IDK, welcome in, welcome in. But I have never really learned how to rig. Last time I was trying to learn how to rig on a live stream, I honestly gave up about 30 minutes in. I felt super unfocused and I just could not figure anything out. So I decided to drag you guys along on the journey with me, along on this, like, I don't want to call it suffering, but that might end up being what it is. And like show you how people rig VTubers. If you are also learning, you can either learn alongside with me, or this might be a terrible source of information. I will be using a specific VTuber set of videos. I am using, hold on, let me check what her name is. Oh, I can't find it. Hi, I just had the like videos open and now I can't find them. So hold on, now I have to look a second time. You will be able to hear the videos. I also did set it up so you could see them, but I don't know where that tab went. Wait, where is that tab? Hello? Oh, the tab is just gone. Cool. The tab is just like gone. It's gone for some reason. I don't know why. Oh no, here it is. Okay, I have it. I'm just silly. Hello, hi Boingo. So I am using Merely Woofy. That is the name of the VTuber and rigger that I'm kind of like watching the steps of how to do. I have done none of this before. Like I've done this once, okay? So I am just gonna be doing my best. My model, or the new model I'm making, this is the new model I've been working on for a really long time. And the plan was to have one of my moderators rig this for me. But his computer's kind of janked, and my model file is just too big for him to be able to do it. So I'm kind of on my own, like left to my own devices, because this model would be so expensive to pay someone to rig. And so when you don't have the money, but you do have the time, you learn, guys. So I'm going to be learning as best as I can how to do all of this. By the way, the music playing in the background is from Lo-Fi Fruits. So if you guys have seen or heard that, that is the music playing in the background. It is a bunch of songs on Spotify. Shout out to them if you want to go listen to them. If you have a request for a song, you can let me know. But yeah, we're just going to jump right into this. You will likely be possibly hearing this other set of videos in the background because I'm learning as I freaking go. So yeah, this model is all separated out the way it should be as far to my knowledge, because I've done this before. Hopefully I did it right this time. Little exploration of this models. I have a lot going on. I actually don't even know how many layers is in this thing. It is probably in the 100-something layers. I am using the free version of Live2D, so I might have to just pause this stream before I save it, because if you didn't know, anything over 30 layers is not savable on the free version, so I'm gonna have to like pause, stop stream, maybe buy the full version if I can figure out enough of this to actually go anywhere. I'll be here for a few hours just attempting to get through all of this. It's so much stuff, but even just like, there's just so many folders and layers, you probably can't see them all because of how I have the screen positioned. The folders and stuff are off to the left. But there's just so much. I'll pull it in a little bit for you guys just to see. There's like a lot. Okay, you actually can't tell. There's a lot going on. My point is there's a lot going on, and I didn't make it easy for myself. But just rolling with it. This is an ad. Muting the ad. Yeah. So we're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll with it, and I'm gonna do my best. You guys get to watch me suffer. Yeah, you guys get to just watch that today. Good luck to me. Good luck to y'all's attention spans, and let's just do our best, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna watch through a little bit of this video right now. The hopes is that I'm going to understand a good portion of this, if not all of it. And we'll freaking see. So I have my model all separated the way it should be. Oh. Okay, so Control... Okay, hold on. Control A should select everything. Wait, I have to be on the tab. Control A. Oh god. Okay, I have a lot of stuff going on. And then it said to just auto mesh it. Okay, I need to see what presets am I supposed to be using for this. Okay, hold on. Standard. Okay, standard presets. Okay. One thing at a time, y'all. One thing at a time. Okay. Can I not? Okay, standard. Oh, okay, I see a lot of dots. All right. There's a lot of things going on in this model because this model is planned to have multiple hand iterations, multiple item holding. There's so much in this model. You can't see her anymore. All of this should not be selected. I actually don't know what's out in the borders of this. There's a large amount of things that don't need to be around out here. Hold on. I have to. Let's see. Okay, there's probably a way to deal with that. Okay. Okay, wait, what? Alright, hold on. I'm not that lost yet, but I'm lost already. Wait, okay. Okay. Oh, so just do it. Freaking just... What? Did I not do it correctly? Wait. Okay. Hold on. Control A. Auto mesh. Standard. Just standard. Do that. Add, I'm guessing. What? Sigh. Okay, I might need to get the pro version of this to actually do this. Freak. Okay. Time to privacy. Time to privacy this window capture. Wait. Oh, what? It's not there now. Where'd it go? Oh my god. Where'd it go? Yeah, y'all don't need to see my personal information. So yeah. How to sigh. I'm gonna have to purchase things. Sag. Sigh. Fear. Alright. Well, fuck. Me trying to figure this out. Okay. I have to do things, you guys. There's supposed to be a pro free trial. Now I'm confused. It's okay. I'm gonna get this. Also, I need a lot of water right now because I'm working on my final. Ooh, hi. Hi, Willow. Good luck on your final. Like, final exam? Dude, wait. How are you working on your final exam while watching a stream? Don't those happen, like, in a classroom? Or is it like a writing final? Because I know those you could take like from home. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, I'm confused. Sigh. Create new password. We sent an email. I don't have said email. I don't have the email. Hello? It's saying an email was sent. I don't have an email. I'm sobbing. I have to make a kid's book about Egypt. Ooh! Is it like an art thing? Is it art-based? Because that's pretty sick if it's art-based. So I'm like trying so hard to figure this stuff out. And no, it's for AP Human Geography. Ooh. That's pretty sick. But there is art involved. Yeah. I figured if you were making like a kid's book, there would be some amount of like arting involved in it, you know? Okay, I'm not getting these emails, so alright, something is just like not working here. Forgot password. I like create new password. Okay, it says it like sent me an email. But like I don't have any new emails. Dude. There's no new emails anywhere. Excuse me? This cannot be something wrong with my emails. I get spam all the time. Excuse me? There's nothing here. There is nothing. There is nothing from this email address. Excuse me. Yeah. I might have to make an entirely new Live2D Cubism account because I just can't make the... I can't auto messages. Okay, so I can't auto mesh. I can't auto mesh because I don't have the full version. Oh god. So like I'm ready. Okay. I can't auto mesh and I like, oh my god. Oh god, okay, there's just so much going on and I haven't even like done anything yet. Oh my god, I just deleted my entire fucking mod. Ah! Oh my god. What if I just brute force? What if... Okay, I'm turning the window capture back on. I accidentally deleted my entire model. So, undo, which is important that I, like, have that, because that would be a bad thing not to have. I'm already suffering and we've only just started. I love this for me. What? Oh, is this? Okay, no. Close that. Alright. So, now I can actually see what I'm doing. Excuse me. So, just this thing, specifically, I just... These should be... No, I don't want to delete all of the hip. That's not what I want to delete. Okay. There's like these little things out here that shouldn't have meshes because they're not even on the canvas. But I don't know how to get rid of them. But it's gonna bother me that they're there. you know what I mean. So either I can go into the art file, which you guys can't see because it's on a different laptop, go into each of the layers that these random outer things are a part of, and get rid of them. Or I can make the attempt to lasso tool them out of here. And now, I don't know how to do that because I have learned nothing about Live2D cubism prior to this stream. See, because that just deletes my whole model. So I'm like, how does one go apart? Why do you have, like, 1 million atoms? Because I've just started, okay? I, so far, have just selected things. That's all I've done. I don't know how to do any of this. And I highlight, the ones in red are the ones that I've highlighted. And I thought I could just be like, oh yeah, let's get rid of those. I'm just going to put them really far over here where I don't have to look at them. Because then they don't exist. See, because I only want all of these. You know? Because I only want all of these. I'm fucking triggered as a semi-good rigger. So here's my problem. Here's my problem. Is, so the tutorial I'm following is like, do the auto mesh. And so like, I'm trying to auto mesh. But it's only a pro feature. And I did not buy pro prior to this stream. I was like, I'm probably not going to need pro because that just means like I was like, I can buy pro after the stream if I figure out what I'm doing. But then I was like, oh shoot, okay, I have to buy pro because I'm trying to do this for a stream. And so I went in and I tried to get pro. But then it was like, hey, what's your password? And I was like, I don't freaking remember making a password because I signed in with Google. So now I don't have a password. And so I'm just confused. I don't know what to do. Help me. Baticus, help me. Like, they were like, just auto mesh it, but I can't auto mesh it. So, what the fuck do I do? What does Putty do? And I can only make up to 50 deformers because, I don't even know what I'm doing. What am I doing? You make a new freaking you make a new thing creating a new species unless, what is that thing? Batsy, can you undyslexia all of that? Can you translate into proper grammar English for me? Because my brain is so frazzled with trying to figure this out that whatever the heck you said, gone. Willow, it's okay. Unplug it and plug it back in. But yeah, so, Batsy, I understand why your computer couldn't handle this, because even my computer be chugging right now, and I have a full-grown PC. So yeah, I mean, I was able to load it, but, which, by the way, I just loaded the file I sent you. Your computer is just so in the dunk tank that it could not load my pretty baby. My pretty baby. But yeah, so this is what I'm working with, and I cannot even, like, mesh it. So, great start for us, you guys. I can't freaking mesh it. Guys, I'm gonna sob. Hey, in simple, you are a fool, not in a well-based manner. Since you are quite bad at rigging, I'd expect you to wonderful at this. Do you mean to be wonderful at this? Also, why are you calling me a fool? This is the first time I've picked up a rigging software. Are you well? Don't judge me. This is the first time I've picked this up. You couldn't even load my model, sir. Don't look at me and call me a fool. I literally am just trying to, like, follow a tutorial and exist, Beach. Don't be mean. I'm doing my gosh darn best, okay? It is what? What is it, Betsy? It is what? Making me tweak. Ringing isn't easy, but I heard it becomes easier once you get the basics down. Yeah, no, 100%. Also, hi, Lily! Hi, Lily. Willow just up here with 3 emojis that say chat. Chat, chat, chat. The chat emoji. I stressed myself so bad I learned it in a 2-day span. Oh my god, Spotify ads. Help. No, go away. Mute. Anyway, yeah, so the problem we're currently having for people who are just joining in is the fact that I can't even auto mesh anything because apparently I need the pro version for that, which I didn't get because I was like, I'm just learning this for a live stream. And so like I'm trying to crack my what the heck is my Live2D password, but it won't send a new password to my email address. So we're sort of just stuck at a crossroads of like, what am I supposed to do right now? Because I can't break into my own account. So like I don't know what to do. So like I don't know if I should like download the pro version and like just reopen the file, which I can do. You know what? I should just do that. All right, we're closing this window. No, I don't want to save the open file, and we're gonna do the things. Sigh. Are you watching a tutorial? I'm going to be watching a tutorial. The tutorial I'm using is by a YouTuber called, hold on, Merely Woofy. And unfortunately, apparently for their tutorial, I need the pro version because, either it's outdated and they thought you could do what they were doing on the free version, or, they're just using pro features, which is unfortunately, like, a little frustrating for me, unintentionally, you know? I'm trying. So when I logged in with Google, what did this think? You know, I'm just enrolling as a new member because maybe that'll do something for me. You guys can't see this information, right? I'm so paranoid that like one of y'all can see this, even though I don't think you can. I'm still paranoid because it's me. Also, go down there, chat. Chat should be lower. Why is it all the way up there? Da, da, da. I have a good VTuber rigger. Be right back. We cannot. Okay, thankies. I just like wanted to make sure because I'm paranoid as heck. I'm like, I don't need to be out here getting like doxxed by accidentally giving my own information on a stream. Because I think that would be maybe like probably the worst thing I could do to myself. You know? You know? Like I think I would just be at that point, like just the worst thing ever. I'm done. I've been practicing drawing more body types, which is it kind of easier to draw plus size. It is why it is easy. Wait. And why is it kind of easier to draw plus size? I don't know why. Like, I find that too. Like, I personally think it's a lot easier, like, doing a plus size person than not. Am I making sense? Like, I don't know why for me. It's just more, I mean, the thing is, I am plus size. So, I guess it's just, like, I'm more comfortable with it because physically, it's my body type, you know? I find almost all body sizes easy to draw, but my creations are usually dad bod men because I'm a freak. You're not a freak for that, I feel like. I think that's just, like, it's just something you enjoy drawing. Like, why is it so hard to see my computer sometimes? Like, sometimes I just can't see my keyboard. No, this isn't what I want to use. Okay. Hello. What is my... Where is my... Hello? Brain? Brainy brain, stop working. I like drawing tall, flat, lanky girls. I don't find it easier, but it's my art style that makes it hard. Gotcha. That's fair. I don't know why. For some reason, like, I think personally to me, heavyset bodies are just the easiest to draw because I sort of I forced myself to learn it through wanting to, like, represent that body type more in media, since I feel like not a lot of people, at least to my knowledge, typically make VTubers and other forms of media in a heavyset version unless they are making fun of that character or posing a really specific body type. And so for me, like, I prefer drawing heavyset characters because, one, it's my personal body type. That's literally the one I'm using, is merely Woofy. Yeah, I'm literally using that one. Yeah, literally what I'm using. Thank you, though. Appreciated. Try harder. Damn. It wasn't a problem with her tutorial. I just had to download the pro version because hers... You can only auto mesh a size, like my VTuber size, with the pro version. So I wasn't having problems with her tutorial. I was having problems with the app itself. It wasn't at all with her tutorial. She was doing great. It had no problem with her tutorial. It was just a problem with my... When I'm drawing a character who isn't plus size, it feels like the limbs are oddly shaped. I don't know. I feel like I can cheat when drawing because because it's just easier. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think I get the same feeling of, like, a certain character being kind of weirdly placed or proportioned because of the fact that, like, when you think of a plus size character, there's a lot of especially between the arms and between the legs, there's a lot more chunk. Like, there's a lot more skin there, and there's a lot more fat there, and there's a lot more to, like, cover gaps in the body. And with thinner characters, I feel like there's a lot more gappage between the center of the body mass and the limbs, especially if you're doing like a holding, like a pose holding something up like away from the body, or like doing a lot of movement. So I feel like it almost feels, when you come from drawing a character that's more heavy set, it feels really, really weird drawing more space between the limbs. Like it almost feels like you're like drawing a stick figure, which just feels abnormal from someone who's used to putting so much meat on a body like intentionally. Yeah, so I definitely get that feeling of like it kind of feels almost uncomfortable to draw, because it's not the spectrum of what you're used to. But you also have to remember, like, every body type's different. Also, with art, you can cheat a little bit and make limbs in different proportions, and not everybody is perfectly proportioned by the book. But like, my best way, at least with drawing thinner characters, since I don't do it a lot, is looking at like art dolls, because they're typically thin proportioned rather than thick proportioned. I specifically, there's a website called poseyourart.com or something like that. Or it's pose your, like, pose, POSEYOUR.art. So it's called Pose Your Art. And it's literally my favorite thing to get good body references, because it has 3D models that you can like play with and move around, completely free to use. And I'll take like screenshots, and I'll pose it on my iPhone. I'll take a screenshot, and then I will take that and like move it into whatever orientation I need for my specific characters. Because I do have some like thinner characters, but I'm just not the best at drawing thin. I'm just like not the best at drawing thinner proportions. So for me, it's like easier to use a posing software. I have so many tabs open. I'm trying to get Live2D Cubism back open, so you guys can actually see what's going on again, and hopefully it'll be... Hold on, let me just make sure that you guys aren't seeing this screen, so I'm not sharing any personal information before I actually start anything. Okay, it should be good. Okay. Okay, I need to enter my license key really quickly for this. Sorry guys, I'm not giving you my license key, unfortunately, to you. Unfortunately, I will not be sharing the licenses paid for. Once I saw a webcomic with the main character that had a plus-type body and a double chin, but I can't remember where I saw it. Yeah, I never usually see stuff like that. I love that representation, in full honesty. Like, that representation is amazing. I think it supports people, especially like myself, who, okay, hold on. I might be putting in the wrong key. Okay, okay, how do I find where my license key is? I don't know. Oh, this is, oh, because I'm looking at the wrong thing. I opened the wrong tab, my bad. I was literally sent it in a separate email, and I was like, what? What am I doing? Hello? Okay, did that work? Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, cool, let's file. Oop, nope, not this right now. Okay, was this right? Oh, no, this isn't the one. This was an old model I was doing a while ago. This was an old practice model that I made for someone like a few years ago. So this is not it. Open. This one? Open. Okay, this is what we want. Hopefully this is what we want, actually. Hopefully. Hello? Create new model from PSD file. Okay. Okay. There it is. Beautiful. Okay, now we can actually start this, and I don't look like a loser. I still gonna look like a loser. Okay, here she is. Here she blurs. Here she is. All right, so we are gonna start this again now that I have everything necessary, essentially. So we can close down all these extra tabs that I have now. All right, so we have to start by, oh, okay, I'm actually gonna move the live chat because I just realized it is like completely on top of the model. So y'all are actually invisible on my non on my non-TikTok version of my stream. Y'all are kind of invisible, but you're just gonna have to deal with it today. I still want you to be here on the screen, but you're just gonna be invisible. Apologies that about the first half hour of this stream went wonky as heck because I had to deal with problems, but here we are. Now we can actually work on things and not feel out of place, I suppose. Okay. This should be good and set up, so now I can actually start trying to do this. Okay, so we're gonna Control A, we're gonna highlight everything. I am also gonna, I wanna move my girly a little bit as well. Can I, oh, okay. I kinda wanna move her a little bit over just so I could see her better because my chat box is sort of squished to the side over there. Okay, so we're gonna, honestly, we'll just control everything. We're gonna auto mesh. We're gonna do standard. And then we're just gonna do add, and that's it. I don't really care about the preset. Okay. Everything should be auto meshed now. So now that we have this, okay, it doesn't have to be preset name or anything. Oh no, you lost your tablet pencil? Yucky. Oh, that sucks. All right, let's do that. Have the music back up. Okay, this is where you guys are likely gonna start hearing the background video. So yeah, you will hear it over the music. I'm just not showing it on screen because it's just too much to have on one screen for me. Okay, so going back a little bit, just so I'm not, okay. Okay. So we're selecting the head and everything on it. Now, my model is sort of like weirdly positioned. Actually, what if I take this and I kind of circle everything in the head area that I want? I'm doing it like this because I'm trying to avoid getting the chair in the background, but it sort of didn't work. It says control to like select and deselect stuff, but that's what she said. But that kind of didn't work. I think I'm just gonna like hand select everything, TBH. Hello? What if I just, hold up. I'm turning this off really quickly. Oh, that makes me see so much better. I had to turn some stuff down. All right. Where is... Alright, I'm closing a ton of these folders on the side here because I should just have a head folder. And then I want to select the things with the head as well. So that's these three. Okay, having these selected, is that going to do anything? I don't think so. Shoot! Please. Okay, there we go. Like, I want to select more than one thing. I'm having trouble because I feel like the thing she's saying to do is not working. If anyone feels like wants to feel free to jump in here, please be my guest because I am low-key struggling on how I'm supposed to select certain things. I don't know how to... Because my thought process is to be shift clicking, which is low-key kind of working. But it's not gonna get everything that I need. Like, see, it's just not gonna... I'm gonna have to find a new person's video, to be honest, because I'm not understanding this, and I've had better, like, videos in the past that I've used. Yeah, I'm sorry to people who recommended this one, but it is not working super well for me. Or maybe it's just that my model's made in a really confusing way. My model might be just made really confusing, but... Is it just me, guys? Is it just me? Like, am I the problem? Am I the problem, you guys? Is it me? Because I know my VTuber model design is unconventional. So, like, I get that. I might just have to go through like this, which is what I'm gonna do. I think it's the case of I don't know what I'm struggling to figure out to future. That's what I did wrong. Yeah. Honestly, that's what it feels like right now. Like, it feels like what this is supposed to be is, like, meant to be easy, and I'm just maybe overthinking it. Could be the issue. My problem is that this is, like, connected in because of my layering, which is not... Like, it shouldn't be the case, but there's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. I'm just gonna, like, have... Because it also... Like, wait, hold on. Can I deselect specifically these? No, I cannot. See, like, that's... Okay. Like, that's not gonna work. Going all the way down to the fins, because that should be the bottom of all this. Okay. Can I just, like, shift click, please? Okay, but then I should be able to deselect specifically these ones. Yes, okay, got it. All right, I got them deselected. I wish I could help, though. That's so fair. Some need different views than others, but your model is a highly complex rig that I wish I could have assisted on. Yeah, I low-key, like, wish I could have help because I'm a little ditzy when it comes to certain things like this. but also, like, if I don't learn, I will never learn. You know what I mean? But I did figure out how to deselect those specific things. Now I'm just quickly gonna grab the other, like, my little moon planet, because that was the one other thing that had to be grabbed here, was this little moon. So those are all of the things. Oh, and the hair, my bad. All the things, and, like, the back of the hair that should be in this specific deformer. They have the front of the hair, the back of the hair, the antenna, the ears, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of things going on, and the back of the hair should be in there. As far as I could tell, it is. I want to say it is. So I think that's all I need. Also, thank you to whoever dropped socials. I think that was Collective, but I couldn't tell because it went up really, really quickly. But hi, thank you for dropping socials. Thank you for being here. A little girl, you're giving me rigor nightmares? What? A little girl? Who's a little girl? Huh? Hello? What? Confusion? Okay, so now that I actually have it selected, which should be fine, I apologize for the ad you're about to hear. It's a YouTube ad. I'm about to skip it. I'm talking over it because I don't know what this ad is about. Okay. Okay. Okay, I did that. So no neck. There should be no neck in there. My neck is near the back of the model and I don't have back of the model stuff. Rotation deformer. Okay, head Z. Okay, okay. No! Oh, shoot! Okay. Undo. Okay, rotation deformer. This is gonna be head Z. And I'm creating, no, destination part. It should it be a root? Wait, what does hers say? Hold on, I have to look. What does hers say? I need these little, I need little information specified. Yep. Okay, but she didn't change the destination part at all. So I'm just hitting create. Because she didn't specify anything. Okay, and then what am I doing? Center of the chin. Okay, okay. Center of the chin. All right, let's turn off this front arm really quickly. That's like in front of the face. Just so I can like actually see what's going on. Where the freak is it? Hello? Hello, where's the arm? Where is the toggle for this arm? Okay, there it is. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of that right now, really fast, because I want to make sure I can actually see where this is. Shoot, I lost the deformer. Okay, there it is, okay. Excuse me? Let me drag it. How do I drag this? Okay, grab. Oh, because I'm on that. Okay. No, oh my god. It's not letting me drag the deformer. Guys, how in freak do I move a deformer? Guys, how in freak? Okay. I'm trying to move the deformer to a different location, and it does. How many undos am I gonna have to get to until this deformer now doesn't exist? Okay, just the head's gone. Cool. Guys! She'd just be headless now. I don't even know what's happening. Okay, I'm confused. Should I just... The middle what? Okay, so like thought process. Maybe the screens and stuff because I'm confused. Right, I'm gonna just select all of this. No, okay, stop. Selecting all of this. I'm putting it back where it belongs, roughly, because I don't know if that was where it was placed. I'm gonna stop. I'm stopping also, okay? Like this, all I'm trying to do is make a deformer and move said deformer. Like, help. Because why is it here? And then she says I can move it, but it's like not... It's being mean. And moving the whole head when I move it, which is not what it should be doing. Amazing shit to clip later. How... I don't know how this is stuff to clip. I'm just so confused, okay? Like, I don't know, okay? I'm trying to just move a thing. POV Putty becomes a surgeon. What are you... I'm so confused. Oh my god. I mean, real, but... Can I please move the deformer? Select for movement. Please. Please select for movement. I'd cry. I'm just trying to move where the deformer is positioned, not everything attached to it. Excuse me? Guys. No, I'm not. Go away. Maybe the middle... Where do you... I'm sorry, but where do you think I've been grabbing? Okay, so the real question is why is it here? I'm sorry, but why are you there? It's so easily usual. You select a single group of atoms, like an ear, and you move them. You click the special spot, click mirror, and boom, moving ears. Batsy? I'm very tempted to be so mean to you right now. What? I don't even understand your English right now, okay? And it's not because it's bad English, it's just because you're not making sense. I'm following the video you recommended. I have to be like really stupid, right? Like, I have to be really stupid or something, right? Like, I have to be dumb, right? Oh, because also for some reason when it made the deformer, it put it inside of a folder with the eyes. For some reason. I just want to move it on its own. Guys. Guys, why is it being so sensitive? I want this one. No. Stop moving the whole head. Beach. Beach, really. I'm gonna tweak. I'm already tweaking, okay? I'm sorry, can someone tell me why it's moving the entire head? I'm so tired. Guys, I'm so tired. Guys, I've been here for an hour and I haven't done anything. Just... Can I just delete it? I'm freaking deleting it. I don't... Guys, I'm crying. Not really, but I want to be. I want to be crying right now. Why is this like this? Okay, I'm just selecting everything on the head. And that's all I'm selecting, and I'm gonna go in and get rid of this arm. I did it wrong. And this is where Putty died. Okay, just this is selected. And I will cry later. Nope, not all the stuff I wanted. Why did I do that? I know I didn't want that. Okay. And I'm going to the back. And I'm grabbing the hair, which is somewhere in the back. Okay. Things. This is why we're gonna pay or just have a forever PNG. You know, I wouldn't blame you for that. Head. Z. Destination part. Head. Good. I think. Head. Cause yeah, before it was on I for some reason. What if can I just hit root part? Like, destination part, head, create. But that's not where I want it. So we're actually, can I edit it? What if there's no destination part? Because that seems to be the issue we are having. Okay, I think I've kind of figured out the issue, so but I'm still not gonna involve everything else in it, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. It's fine. It's okay. Go up, because we're smart now. We've learned things. Nope. We're smart now. Okay, we're smart now. We're learning. We're selecting all this stuff because we're gonna do good. We're gonna be so cool. We're gonna be so awesome and know things. Okay, there we go. Things. Okay, and I'm setting it to root part, thinking maybe that would let me. Nope, it didn't. Okay. Okay, we're gonna. Huh. Why is the leg front in there? You know what? I'm making it. No, but it shouldn't be. It should be head C. Why is it in the eye? I still don't understand why it's in the eye. I've selected neck at this point. Why is it in the eye? Why is it in the eye? Guys. She looks like her stole was stolen. Was stolen? Who? Me? Because I'm feeling like my soul. Ah! Where the fuck her leg go? Where the fuck her leg go? I don't even know what I did with the leg. Where the fuck her leg go? Where her leg go? God. Where the fuck her leg? Guys, where's her leg been this whole time? Guys, where the fuck her leg? Guys, where's her leg? Where's her leg? Oh my god, wait. But when I turn it on, it's just still not there. Where's the texture for her leg? Guys! Where's her leg? Where the fuck her leg? What is happening? Where is her leg? Oh my god. Yo, where the fuck is her leg? Oh my god. Where the fuck is her leg? Girl, it was gone when you got here. Don't ask us. I know where to go. Create new model. Full scale. Okay. Okay, please have her leg this time. Okay, leg. Yay! Leg. Her leg exists! Hooray! I'm sobbing. Her leg! This is horrifying. Okay, we're gonna start from the beginning, guys. Okay, we're auto-meshing. Okay, right. I have to select everything, and then we can auto-mesh. I feel like I still need to find a new tutorial because it's not working. Do I just click standard and then click X? Do I just X out now? Yeah, okay, cool. That's a thing. Now, alright, guys, we've totally got this, okay? Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. I'm gonna close all of my folders real quick because that will help me have eyes. That will help me see things because all of my folders are selected importantly. Yes. If I close the folders, I can like see what the heck be going on, you know. I'm crying. No, I'm not, haha. Why do we take a coffee/tea break to prevent meltdowns? Unslip your shelf, walk around, clear your eyes. So like real, okay? That's real. We're gonna take a tiny break. Because oh my god! So I'll be right back. Have this nice lo-fi beats while we take a be right back break. Ooh. Wait. I'm gonna like mute my mic and not die. I'll be right back. Rigging is hard. This is taking a bit. I'm confused and everything's on fire. Okay, baby, love y'all.
picking up the check tonight.
Oh, really? And why's that?
I got $600 from Island Federal Credit Union just for opening a cashback checking account.
Seriously?
Yep. And I earn cashback every time I use my debit card with no minimum balance and no monthly fees.
Well, in that case, I'll have the cheesecake. And the promo code you used to get $600.
Use promo code 600MORE at your nearest Island Federal branch or online at islandfcu.com and earn up to $600 in welcome bonuses. Limited time offer, terms and conditions apply.
I was muted. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was speaking. I just forgot to unmute myself. Apologies. Okay, so I have started looking at a new tutorial that's a lot more digestible for me. The last one just was not working for me, unfortunately. There just was not enough detail in what she was telling. Like, I'm sure it works for a good amount of people, but I can't do that little detail. So, I am looking at a new tutorial by a creator called Puniz, that's Punniz with a little exclamation point, on YouTube, and her tutorial already is just a lot more digestible for me, so I'm going to be following hers, but feel free to use either Weffy's or this tutorial if you are learning alongside me, but yeah, we're going to start from here. Yeah, I realized I had myself muted by accident. I have this girl's video on my phone just because I wasn't going to go through and try to find it on computer YouTube. Plus, it's just easier for me to view that way. So I'm going to be looking at it from there for now. So it'll just be so much easier for me.
This model, you can just use 2048 times 2048. For default layout, pick do not place. And now we go OK.
Okay. So I'm going to be doing the same thing
model image
that this person is doing, but with slightly different dimensions, because my art is different, is just set at a much larger dimension than hers is. So I'm using larger dimensions, obviously, but that's just what's going to work for me.
It is all the parts that you have in your model. Double click on the part to place it in. You can move it around in this texture atlas. What we want to do here is place the textures into this sheet without rescaling and without overlapping the parts. Now, if all the parts aren't enough to fit in a single page, you can add another page by clicking the Add Texture button up. With the second page, you can place the remaining parts that couldn't fit in.
Okay, so I'm going to go through and place as many of these as I can. Obviously without editing anything, sizes, and trying to leave, I found this in another video, is trying to leave as much room around the textures as well as you can, like, so you're not placing everything like too close. You want to have a little bit of a border going on. So I'm just going to go down this list one by one, trying my best not to overlap anything and kind of setting these textures in place. Yeah, this feels so much better and a lot more concise for me. I just, like, personally, I just need a more detailed tutorial on this than I found before. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I know that I can get pretty anxious with certain things, so I appreciate both my moderators for letting me know to take a little break so I could kind of figure myself out and figure my, like, what I'm doing out, because I can get really anxious from time to time, especially when I'm doing something on a live stream. I think one thing a lot of streamers don't talk about is having an audience, especially if you have social anxiety, can make things a little nerve-wracking to do. And one of the reasons I stream is to try and kind of get over those little anxieties that I go through in a day, you know? It definitely helps, I feel like, being a streamer and, like, doing those kinds of things. It definitely gets me to a more comfortable place, like, as a person as well. And I need a plainer tutorial because I'm like, what are you telling me about? Yeah, honestly, it's not that this tutorial is, like, super duper in depth or something. It's more just that, like, things are said in the way that I can, like, understand them, you know? Everybody's a little different. Everybody has, like, a different understanding of things. That's just what's gonna happen when you're doing a creative project, is people are gonna understand things differently and work through things differently, and that's okay, you know? Like, that's alright. Yeah, you want to make sure when you're doing this, and I should have said this before, that none of the blue is overlapping. So when you're setting up something like this, like, I put these too close because the blue parts are kind of overlapping on it. So I'm going to move them around. It's like this little light blue border that you can see, because that's part of what the mesh is. So you just don't want those to overlap anywhere. So I'm just going to go through and make sure that none of those are overlapping, especially on these, like, eyebrows. I want to give them a little bit of space so they're not touching, things like that. Right, let's get our cat ears added in. Also, I just have to say, it feels so cool to be doing this, like, for myself, you know, as like mildly stressful as it can be to like do something like this, also I feel so accomplished doing it, you know? Oop, hold on, I grabbed the wrong thing. Like, I do feel very accomplished, like, actually doing it. Okay, so this was one of the things that I wanted to get rid of texture-wise. It kind of just got in there, but I'm just honestly gonna leave it because at the end of the day, like, whatever, it'll be in there. Unfortunately, it's just gonna be there. I sort of just feel like it's like finding this sort of excitement in like doing something and feeling achieved at doing it, you know? There's just so much to this model, and it honestly brings me like so much joy to be like seeing it in one place, you know? Like even just putting this sheet together, like it's making me feel so excited. Like I'm like bouncy, you know? Like I'm excited to be putting this together. It's one of those things that is like so silly, but at the same time, like it's something I've worked on for. Oh, hold on, my dog's crying at me. She might need something, but it's just it's so exciting to like see it be put together. Coco, is there something you're trying to tell me, baby girl? She's like scream crying at me. Hello? Yes, Miss Girl? Are you mad? Is there something you're trying to tell me? I will be right back because very quickly I'm gonna grab my dog her dinner because I'm getting the vibe she might be hungry. Girly Pop might be hungry. Get your dinner. Get your dinner. They don't my chin. Okay. I am back. Alright, so back to placing some of this stuff. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't talk about how both anxiety inducing but so like fulfilling VTubing or like just streaming in general can be. It's like a little bit of everything at once, you know, like as much as I enjoy it, which I genuinely do enjoy it, I think it can also be anxiety inducing sometimes. It can also absolutely at the same time like help someone through anxiety. I think it's like a little bit of both. You know, I think a lot of people don't recognize how much social media is just ingrained in people's everyday lives, you know? Like, I mean, of course people realize they're on their phones every day, but like, I mean it more in the sense of like, it takes such a quiet toll on people. It can do a lot, or it can, like, it can do a lot of good, it can also do a lot of bad. And I don't think people realize that two things can be true like that at once. Thank God I'm not a good electronic user. Hey, that's fair. I think, like, here's the thing. I do think you kind of have to have some amount of electronical knowledge to live in the modern day. But at the same time, if you can stay off electronics and still live your life happily, do it. Who am I to tell you not to, you know? Like, you know, a lot of you guys know this, that I work with children, and I'm a big purveyor at my job of teaching parents the both negativities and positivities that media can do to children, you know? Like, there's so much in our world that can either help your child succeed or make their life so much harder. And I think those things are really important. Because there's so many kids out there today that, you know, don't really understand the consequences of what they do online. You know, and there are consequences. Like, people have to learn, you know? By the way, fun fact, did you know humans are 97% star? Most do. A human was created inside a star before a supernova, and the rest is created in the Big Bang. It's genetically tested. Huh. That's really interesting. I did not know that. Humans are just stardust that took form. I think that's really intriguing, TBH. Hi, T-Bam. Welcome in. We're working on some rating today. How are you, my dear? I'm currently setting up my part map for my new BBG, for my new baby girl. It's one of my favorite topics since humans share such a wide genetic plate with millions of animals, yet they are not evolved off of any of them. Yeah, you know, honestly, that doesn't super surprise me as a fact. You know, another fact that I found out recently, is that back in, I believe it was, I want to say 2016, 2012. I don't remember the exact year. Humans' attention spans used to be 12 seconds long. Ooh, I accidentally changed the size of that. Used to be 12 seconds long, and now they are as little as 9 seconds. So we used to have such a significantly bigger attention span, but in the last about 8 years, in about the last 8 years, our attention span, do you want to know the attention span of a goldfish? It's 9 seconds. We have a shorter attention span than a goldfish nowadays, or most human beings have a shorter attention span than a goldfish, unfortunately. I just find that really fascinating. Yo, these iPads kits dropping down to the attention span of a goldfish? Really? Yeah. Joke's on you, my attention span is an hour long. I could stare at a bug for an hour straight. Yeah, it's not everybody, but a study was done of, like, the general public. You know, I'm not trying to say that every single person in society's attention span is shorter than a goldfish, but there's a good portion of our population, mostly kids, that are unfortunately have really short attention spans. My attention span is bad, but that depends on if I'm interested in it or not. Yeah, of course. Attention span is definitely gonna, like, probably change between, if you're interested or uninterested. I think they just mean, like, the general... I don't know if the study focused specifically on if a person was interested in a subject matter or not, but I would assume that they would be doing a research into something that a person would have a level of interest about. Or, like, at least have a general type of media they were showing these people. Like, I don't know, maybe I don't know exactly the deep details of the study is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I think you know, for me, I know that if I don't like a piece of content, I'll typically switch off it I usually give it, like, a good, because I'm a big purveyor of scrolling through shorts for hours. I absolutely am a doom scroller. So, like, my thing is I'll try to give, like, if I'm watching a short and a bunch of shorts are, like, a minute long, I'm usually engaged for about the first 30 seconds before I'm like, okay, I don't really like this thing, or this is a creator that I'm not into, or whatever. Which I know 30 seconds, not a lot, but compared to the average attention span here, like, you know, you're working with what you got, I guess. It's not the best, not the worst. Like, I could be doing better, you know? Somehow I got the attention span to sit through a half hour of my teacher yapping about math. Somehow, right? Somehow. I mean, you know, yeah, like, that can be super boring to some people, and that can be the most intriguing thing to other people. Like, it really depends. I personally, like, I actually really do enjoy math. I also really enjoy science, but there's a time and place for me for it. So, like, if I'm not in a, like, what I like to call my thinky mood, I don't want to be sitting in a math lecture. I want to be, like, doing art, you know? And, like, I can have an attention span for an art piece for hours and hours at a time. I could watch someone paint for hours at a time. I enjoy watching like people do art. Oh, this isn't gonna fit on this page. Okay, wait, how do I remove, okay, hold on. Add texture. Okay, yeah, this has to go here. Ooh, can I move it, please? Thank you. Yeah, I was like, I need a new texture page for that. Alright, I see the lonely days, and on those lonely nights, I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say I love you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. But on those lonely nights, love you, baby. Trust in me when I say documentaries or YouTube videos about sea slugs or someone typing Minecraft and art history together and how people are afraid of change, but I cannot watch a 2-minute video for math. That's fair. Yeah, like everybody has different undo. Everybody has different special interests, dude. Like that's what I mean though. It's like everybody's different. And that's okay. Like everybody's gonna have like a different attention span for different things, you know what I mean? Foot shot. Yeah, like some people are not gonna have the attention span for this stream because it's just me moving parts of a VTuber around. Like I know that. But I hope the people that like do have the attention or like the special interest or whatever for it stay and stick around or find the stream or whatever. Everybody's got a different special interest, man, you know? Oop, that's not gonna fit. Okay, wait, can I make it fit? I could probably rotate it, I feel like. No. I shouldn't rotate a texture. Yeah, I'm gonna need another. Okay. I probably could have, oh no. Wait, hold on. Let me go back to this. Let me take this and move it to 2, yeah. Okay, good. That'll go there for now. I can fit more on here, though. So I want to do that before I want to fit more parts on here before I, like, 100% move to the next sheet, because I don't want to, like, waste space. Whenever I have something to do that I'm not that interested in it, I try to body double with people so it's so much easier to talk about psychology while grinding in a game. 100%. I do absolutely the same thing. I actually often do that with my moderators, or like in Discord servers, because it's just so much easier to do it like with it's easier to do things that you're not as interested in doing with people. 100%. Like having someone there to be with you while you do things is so much easier. Let me grab this really quickly. Yeah, I need the hip. This has to move here. Okay, good. the thing, like, so I love and hate this model for 2 reasons. One, I made it so detailed, and I love that I made it so detailed because it feels so alive. But I made it so detailed. Helped me. Saved me. And my life. Not literally. I made it incredibly detailed. 10 million fireflies and out to teach me how to dance. To make myself believe that planet Earth turned slowly. Say that I'd rather lay awake when I'm asleep. And everything is nothing as it seems. And I fall asleep. Just stand and stare. I like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. Rather stay awake when I'm asleep. 'Cause everything is nothing as it seems. I freaking love lo-fi versions of popular songs. Can you tell? Like we got Mew, otherwise the viewer count would drop. Real. You guys have Mew. Mew is the one that keeps the viewership real for real. I probably should learn Blender. Blender, been putting that off for a while. Low-key, Blender is actually one of the things I do know roughly how to use. I say roughly because like I'm not the best at it. Oh my gosh, I can rotate stuff? Dude, I wanted to do that before. Aw, thank you for feeding the baby. Wait, was that a feed sound? It sounded like a feed sound, but I'm unsure because I closed that tab so I could see my screen better. Let me like rotate this slightly. I'm just trying to fit these things in here. Like a little bit of rotation might take me a long way, TBH. I'm just trying not to have anything overlap. I know how to use the on and off button on my computer. All I need. For real, for real. I'm gonna have to make another texture sheet anyway, so I'm just gonna move this over to a new sheet and not stress myself about it. Yeah, because like I need one for like the tail and stuff. Dude, let me move it. Let me... Oh my god. Let me drag the tail! There you go. Got it. Starts tweaking. Why can't I grab the tail? This is gonna have to be like fully this way. I'm not starting multiple texture sheets just so the tail can be on one of its own. Like, you know, I'm not silly. Well, I am silly, but I'm not that silly. I not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies. Ugh, am I getting an entire texture sheet for the chair? Yes. Yes, I am. 6 texture sheets because the chair is a diva. And by the way, I just have to say, the chair hardly fits on a texture sheet, okay? But those are all of our textures, and it took 5 texture pages. But before I hit okay on the texture pages, I want to make sure there's nothing that I have to hit to, like, you know. Girl runs through, she sets up all her textures.
And once you're done, press OK.
Okay, that's it. I just have to press
and
OK.
then on the bottom right, if you press T on your keyboard, you can swap between what the quality looked like before and after Texture Atlas. If nothing changed when you press the T button, that means you did a great job. But
okay, so let's hit T really quickly. Okay, something changed, which means I didn't do a great job. Why is the eye weird? There's... Okay, I did something. Okay. Hold on.
it looks different and it looks weirdly wonky, then maybe you accidentally overlap some parts.
Okay, I can edit it though, so it's okay. I probably overlapped. Oh yeah, because there was the eye white that I put in here, and I didn't realize where I put the other one. Wait, hold on. Okay. There's something overlapping with the other eye white, and that's somewhere in this first one, I'm pretty sure. So let's look for an eye white, because that was the only thing that got overlapped on. Might be in this one. No, it's not. Oh, wait. Hello? Oh, yeah, that was... I moved that by accident. Okay. Okay, here's one eye white. Okay. Where's the other one? I could just, like, highlight everything, but I feel like I'm a little too lazy for that. Or I could. Okay, okay, that's okay. This, no, those are eyebrows. Nope. Let's see. This is where I threw all of the eye things. There's an eye white that's missing. Or that's, like, in the wrong place. I don't think it's... Wait, is it maybe this? No. No. Okay. Maybe not on this page? There should be 2 eye whites, but I can't find the other one. Ah, moderators, kick that bot out of my stream. Kick that bot out. I don't need to buy viewers. I forgot I need a reference sheet for making characters in Blender. Yeah, I've not gone that far in my Blender training to know any of that. I have gotten to the point where I have made a spinning... Actually, wait, no, that wasn't Blender. That was Pixel Bench. Okay, never mind. I don't know how to use Blender, but I can use Pixel Bench. I could have sworn it was this one. But maybe I'm wronged. Okay, come on. Wait. I found it! I was correct. I found it. It's in there. Haha! Yes, I fix! I fix! Huzzah! Guys, I knew it. I got it. I'm skipping the donut tutorial. I'm making low poly models. Yes, do it! Yeah, but I made a Pokeball, and then after I made the Pokeball, I was just like, yeah, I've got this, and I made everything else that I wanted. Huzzah! I did it! Yes! Okay, textures are made! Guys, progress! Only, how long has this stream been? Only 2 hours in, guys! Progress! Yay! Oh my god, we did it, guys! Dudes, progress! We did textures! Huzzah! I'm so proud of us! You guys, I'm so proud of us! Okay.
Descale the parts to make it look a lot more blurry. Now, after you're done with Texture Atlas, we move on to the other tools you use to rig your model. Starting with the Warp Deformer.
Okay.
Select on any part and click on the Warp Deformer. This panel will pop up. Just click Create. Now there will be this green grid box. This is a deformer. If you move the point on this deformer, it will move the mesh below. You'll be using this tool a lot. Now, when you click on the deformer, the setting for the deformer will appear on the inspector. You can rename deformer here. Trust me, you won't regret naming things since there will be a lot of deformers. Another thing in the inspector is changing the number of division. So if you want to make there be more division, you can play around with these numbers and it will make you have more control points.
Okay.
To see every deformer that has been created, you can look at this deformer window on this bottom left.
Yes.
This is like the folder system for the deformers. It helps you see and rearrange what deformer is in each other. It's a very helpful window and you'll be using it a lot.
Okay.
The reason to use deformer to rig instead of controlling the mesh directly is because you can create a deformer on another deformer. It works quite like a folder. Like I can have a deformer for the eye and another deformer for the face turning, which make it to where the eye deformer, which is under the face deformer, will get deformed along as well.
Okay, Girly Pop making this understandable for me.
Up like this, that's how we make our model become alive.
Okay.
Next is the rotation deformer and rotation deformer creation tool. Just like the warp deformer, it will control the mesh and be put in the deformer window. However, instead of moving the points, you rotate instead. The difference between rotation deformer and rotation deformer creation tool is that the first one will spawn the rotation deformer in the middle of your parts, while the second one lets you create the rotation deformer wherever you want. And that's the 3 deformer tools. Now we
Huzzah.
have two arrow, lasso, and brush tool, which
Okay,
is
before we do any of that, that's one of the things that I couldn't figure out before was why it was spawning. This one just spawns the deformer in the middle. So because of all the stuff I selected, like with the head, it would just spawn it like up here in the eye, and I can't move it with that. With the with the deformer brush, I can select a bunch of stuff and then move it specifically where I want it. So I must have been going into the wrong deformer thing on this other girl's video. So I do kind of wish she was more specific, but that's also just because I need more information. Like, this is a putty need more info sort of situation. So yeah, but like I know how to make a deformer here now that includes all of these things, which is what I was trying to do last time, essentially. So that's good progress. That's really good progress. I'm excited.
pretty self-explanatory. You use the arrow to select different tools. You use the lasso to select multiple things at once. And you use the brush selection to select things like a brush. And now, we go to Deform Pad Edit. This allows you to make a part used to edit the mesh in a line easily. This is great for the lips, the eyelash, and the eyebrow. Now, we move on to actually rigging the model.
Yeah.
For that, knowing the parameter is very important. When you go to parameter,
Yes, I'm low-key taking
you can
notes
see
right now,
these
Karasu. Like,
default
I'm like
parameters
mentally.
given. These parameters are empty and you have to fill them up. Let's start with angle C. This is for rotating the head.
Okay.
So what we have to do is select all of the head and create a rotation deformer creation tools. Now
Okay.
drag the rotate.
Okay. I can do this now because I know what the heck I'm doing this time. You guys! W's. Okay, I'm taking all of this because I want to make it easier on myself. I'm making it really big so I can make it easier and not have to scroll as far. Oh wait, also, I should probably close my, like, folders so I can, like, just, you know, like, for this one specifically. Because then I could just, like, deselect the, like, hand with the controller and the left arm, etc., etc. This is just going to make it so much easier for me to select things without having to go into every single tiny folder. Okay. So I'm going to shift select basically all of, like, this up to here. Should be shift selected. This should be a control select, and then this is deselect, deselect. Okay. So I have my screens, the first planet, bangs and eyebrows, the antenna, the ears, good. Head, earrings, fins, good. And then I just need that other planet as well. Okay, so let's control select this. Okay. Okay, we getting it. We getting it. All right. So then I'm going into this one, not this one. So I'll be able to move it. Okay. I feel so much better now that I know things. And also, by the way, now that I did the textures, which the other one did not say to do, I actually, like, have everything properly. Like, look at how less pimple face she looks now. You can see her. She's beautiful. Okay. And I'm just making sure the neck isn't selected as well, because we didn't want the neck selected. Where's the... Oh, the neck is actually in the head. So let's go in here and deselect the neck, I think? Is the neck in the head? I can't tell. Hold up. Inner mouth, head... Oh, no, the neck isn't in the... Is it in the torso? Yes, it's in the torso. Okay. We don't want that selected. Okay, I just gotta reselect this now really quickly because I clicked things. Oopsies. Alright. Let's grab all of this again to fin. Oh, nope. Wait, hold on. This to the fins. Good. Get rid of these two. And then select the planet and the hair. Okay. We got it. We're gonna go in here. And we're gonna put a deformer at the bottom of the chin. I rejoined the Discord and shared some art. Also, everyone's art looks awesome. I'm so glad you joined the Discord again. By the way, if anybody wants to join the Discord and you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, it is in the description or the socialist command. W, thank you for joining back. We low-key missed you. All right. So this we want to put roughly here.
deformer from the shin to the head.
Okay.
Now go to the arrow tool instead.
Arrow.
Click on angle C and press this 3 green dot button.
Okay, hold on.
They are the keyforms. The
Angle
middle
Z.
is looking straight.
3 dots.
The left is for rotating to the left. And the
Okay.
right is for rotating to the right.
I'm not nervous, you're nervous.
So when we move the red dots around to the left, we can rotate the deformer to the left. And when we move the red dot to the right, we can rotate the deformer to the right. And now, when we move the red dot around the parameter, it will rotate the head around as it should. And this is how parameters work and what we're gonna be doing for the rest of it. To summarize again, select all parts and create a deformer. Click on the parameter. Add keyforms. Go to the keyform you want to edit. Move the deformer around.
Well, I didn't like...
And there we go. That's how you
Alright, so I created the deformer, but the head didn't move with it. So now I'm a little confused, but that's okay. Oh, wait. Okay, because I kind of did it wrong. It's in the screens for some reason. I don't... So how did that happen? Is it because I selected the folders and I didn't select... Alright, let's try this again. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to try this one more time because I might have hit a button wrong. I did that really fast. And I probably didn't get everything I was supposed to. Okay, I want to make sure... Right. Oh, okay, because it's not select... Okay. I get what I did wrong. My bad. Okay, so let's open this all up. Get those. Okay, yeah, it basically... Hi, can I get all... Okay, so I have to have the folders open, which is a little but it's fine. I'll live with it. Why do I have to have all the folders open? I only have so much brain power, you guys. I think I have to have all the folders open. I might be misunderstanding that in some capacity, but that's okay. I think. Maybe? I can't tell. It's fine. Right, I don't even want these in there, so I don't know why I'm opening them. Okay. This is fine. Wait, no. Wait, yeah, okay, up there, go all the way down. Get that? Okay. Squirm's new OC looks so, Squirm's new OC, oh, like his, wait, his twisted, or like, I really need a jump scare regime. Low-key, I should add that for, like, horror things. Also, yeah, I feel like just me being jump scared would make a lot of people happy. I don't know why, but it would. Okay. That's everything. Now we're gonna try this a second time. And I'm gonna put it, like, here, I feel like, but it didn't take all of that. It's supposed to... Okay. Alright, like, it's not... Okay, wait, where do I set it to? Okay, so where is it now? I'm confused. Wait. It shouldn't be... Okay. We're trying to make this head Z. It's a rotation. I don't know what part I'm supposed to set it to.
Of the model. Now angle C.
Hold on, I have to look at what she has it set to, and like maybe that'll help me. Okay, she has it set to the bangs for some reason.
C is the easiest one. Let's move on.
I don't know why we're moving on. I'm still kind of lost. Okay, hold on. Undo. Okay, so this should be like, oh wait, no, pen tool. pointer, cursor tool. But this should be moving all of this, right? Like, I'm... This, the space one with light blue hair? Oh, you mean in the, in the Discord, yes. Yes. So, I have to be doing something wrong here, right? Is it because, like, I'm trying to figure out if it's because the, like, screens and the planets are involved? I'm not sure what the actual, like, problem is, in full honesty. Like, is it just too much for the deformer? The part should be... Head is fine. Head C. Angle... like 0 degrees. Okay. I guess I just don't know how to make it work. Like, you know? I guess because in hers it just starts moving correctly. Are you able to hide the screens? It might make it easier to do the hair and head first and then the screens and planets. Okay, that's good advice. So I'm gonna try that. So we'll hide those really quickly. That's good advice. That might actually make more sense. And then maybe we can like select everything. Oop, no, okay, wait. Hold on. Gotta actually unselect stuff. Okay. I want the whole of the, okay. Alright, yeah, so the issue is that I have to have all of this open. That's one of the issues. Which is annoying but doable. I don't really like the fact that, like, just from Live2D Cubism in general, that I have to have literally all of these open for it to be like, oh yeah, you're selecting those things? Makes sense. Like, come on, man. Okay, so here's all of the things minus the hair, which I'm gonna grab. There you go. And that, I want to move, like, I want it to move with that deformer. So now if I go into that deformer, can I go make this the center, go here, and I can, oop. No, okay. So I don't get why the hair and head are gone now. So I did something, basically. Okay. No. Okay. Okay, so a lot of things are not selected for some reason. Why are our bangs not selected? Because I didn't select them. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, but how do I make this deformer part of it? I'm honestly not, like, totally sure what I'm doing. Because I need to make it so that this deformer moves everything, you know? Hmm. Like, hmm. Hmm. Yeah, this is weird, you guys. I'm kind of just not sure. The root shouldn't be the lip line. That's a weird root for it to have. Mm. May have unintended appearance. Click for details. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm so unsure what to do right now. Because I don't know why everything I selected wasn't made in the root. I'm kind of confused. Because I'm doing everything all the other videos say. So, like, it has to be me, right? Like, it has to be something I'm doing. Maybe let me, like, go back. Maybe I selected things incorrectly. Maybe I shouldn't be selecting it in the part.
Select all of the head and create a rotation deformer creation tools. Now drag the
He won't stop growling at me. It's all my fault. So maybe I need to be selecting down here? Like, do you think maybe that's the... I'm starting to think maybe that's the issue. And this is a solid maybe because I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, because maybe that's what the issue is. Let's try that quickly. And also, let's bring back some of this that I turned off because I'm feeling like maybe that is the issue. This is a solid maybe because I'm honestly unsure of what I'm doing. But I'm just thinking, what if I'm like selecting off the wrong menu? Because there's 2 menus. So I could low-key be just selecting off of the wrong one. Actually, it'd be so much easier to just do like this instead. And then, oh, no, wait, hold on. Like this, and then just deselect a bunch of stuff. Wait, alright, what did I select is the question. Okay, let's get rid of all of this. That's all properly selected, but then we want to get rid of this, 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 this. That's the arm. Get rid of this. And then those are fine with any, and then the chair should be gotten rid of. Okay, that's everything I'm supposed to have selected. Now let's try to make a deformer, because my thought process is, was I putting it, like, was I selecting the wrong things? Okay. This exists. So this is gonna, oh, okay, this might have worked. Head Z. I'm saying might have because we're not sure yet. If I, okay. This again. Yes, I was selecting the wrong parts, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, 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 okay. This is positive. This is good. So this is gonna be here. Like, this is gonna be like a, okay. Alright, alright. We got it, we got it, we got it. We got it. Okay, hold on. Edit. Undo. We got it, you guys. We got it. Oh my god. Oh my god, we got this. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. Make it like a 3-point. Okay. And then starting at 0, 0. I do want to make it like a multi-point thing, but we'll get there eventually. But okay, I figured it out. I was like in the wrong menu, but also, okay, there's a couple things I needed figuring out. That's okay. We figured it. Oh my god, I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us. Okay, because I can now do this. Sweet. Like, I can now do that, so I'm happy. Okay, we've figured things out.
Select the rotation deformer from the shin to the head. Now go to the arrow tool instead, click on angle C, and press this 3 green dot button. They are the keyforms. The middle is looking straight, the left is for rotating to the left, and the right is for rotating to the right. So when we move the red dots around to the left, we can rotate the deformer to the left. And when we move the red dot to the right, we can rotate the deformer to the right.
Oh my god, okay. Let me do this like quickly. So we'll do like a left rotation. And so now if we, yes. And then we'll go to the right and we'll do a, like a, hold on. Do a right rotation. I can't go too far with the right rotation right now because I don't have like it connected to the neck yet, but dude, oh my god, joy. And I do want to have like extra points because I'm annoying like that. Okay, so how far is the right? So the right is like, maybe, I don't know, should I make the right like a little bit lower to the right? I don't want to make her look like her head is off, but hi Paws! Hi Pawsy Boo! How are you? This I feel like should be... Hi! Yes, Lily is here. Oh, this looks weird. Hold on, wait. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have gone up. Hold on, okay. That's actually... next. Oh, no. I am having a wonderful day now that I figured things out. Yes. Okay, so I'm so glad I understand this, but I'm deleting this deformer because I screwed up a little bit. And that's okay. Oh shoot, I should have put it back to where it was before I deleted it. Okay, okay. Okay, I screwed up a little bit in what I was doing, but that's okay. Okay, and the reason I screwed up a little bit is because before I do anything, I need to change where this starts because the neck is at an angle. And I realized that where the center of the head is not where the center of the neck is, and that's why things are looking incorrect. So we actually have to make a deformer more going from like here up, because we want to go from where the center of the end of the neck is, and that's going to be more off-center. I love Frankensteining IBS paint faces. Honestly, same. That's kind of iconic, I won't lie to you. Alright, so let's find roughly the center of the neck, which is not going to be the center of the chin. It's going to be more up here, if anything. Because I want to center it, but I also want it to, like, I don't want it to make the head look off, but... Because when it's... Do I want to make it more this way, actually? I have to offset it, that's the problem. So let me try this. Try to offset this, okay. Everything's selected like it should be, I believe. Yes, yes, okay. I'm actually gonna try offsetting it this way, so it's not gonna be on the center of the neck. And I have a reason for this. Because I'm hoping this is gonna make sense what I'm doing. It might wait, if I do that, then it's gonna, yeah, okay, that's actually not gonna be right. All right, I'm having to think this through very deeply right now. I swear this makes sense. Okay, so this is gonna be head Z. Back to this, let me see. Yes, okay, okay, it worked, it worked, it worked. Okay, now we're gonna go to angle Z. Click on that. And I'm gonna set it to a 3 points. So this is gonna be our like resting point, essentially. It should actually be up a little bit because I finished with it. And then, okay, this makes so much more sense. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep fiddling with it, but like I kind of get it more now. Okay. Oh yeah, I hope you had good naps. Figuring this out on a like model that's not equal in in ways is definitely a little hard. But that's okay because we're trying our best. My question is, can I just do this and then deform the neck after? Like, I feel like I should be able to. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I think I'm overthinking it. I overthink everything. But basically, we have a moving head now, guys. Even though I did overthink it, we have a moving head. Huzzah. This took us a while, but we have it, and I'm happy. Like, I'm happy we have it. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it at a 3-point right now. I do want to, in the future, mess with, like, multiple points, but we'll deal with that after. Let's go to the next part of this video. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of us, guys.
And now, when we move the red dot around the parameter, it will rotate the head around as it should. And this is how parameters work and what we're gonna be doing for the rest of it. To summarize,
okay, I'm kind of curious. Does it have to...
select all parts and create a deformer. Click on the parameter. Add keyforms.
Aw, thank you for feeding J-Raff. Welcome to the stream.
Move the deformer around, and there we go. That's how you rig every part of the model.
Okay.
Now, angle C is the easiest one.
Okay.
Let's move on to
guys, we're going to the hard things.
harder ones, like angle XY. Angle X is for looking left and right, while angle Y is for looking up and down.
Okay.
Now, we want the model to be able to look towards the upper corner as well, like upper left, upper right, lower left, lower right.
Okay.
To do that, we have to combine angle X and Y by pressing this link button right here. When we press it, the parameter will now look like this graph. Now let's get to rigging by first selecting all the head parts and create a new deformer.
Okay. We gotta select all the head parts again. We did this. We're good at this now, guys. We're good at this now, okay? We're good at this now, I promise. So we're gonna go all the way down to our... Oh yeah, we're honestly just gonna select everything in here, as like from here up, basically. Oh, beautiful! Because it was in the other deformer. Now we can select them all together again, except for the hand. Why is the hand selected? No, stop! It was so good until you had to change them. What happened? Oh, because I selected hand parts. My bad. Okay, that's on me. Not on the software. On me. It's okay. It's okay. We've got this. So my thing is, do we not want to have the planets in this? Because I do want the planets to rotate with the head, but it might be easier to make them rotate with the head later on. So that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe. I want them to go, like, around the head, but no, yeah, I'm taking the plants out. It's fine. I'm taking the plants out. Okay. We've got this. We've got this, I swear.
Call it BF. Parameter will now look like this graph. Now let's get to rigging by first selecting all the head parts and create a new deformer. Call it...
Okay, so she clicks this one. And then...
F, angle XY.
Okay. Angle, XY head. That says heads. Head. It actually says heast, but it's fine.
Underscore head. Then select the angle XY parameter and click this three green dot icon again. Go to
Okay, create. Selecting this. 3 dots again. Oh, selecting. Nope. Just go in the. Go in the middle, please. There you go. Okay. It's fine. Alright, we got it. Clappies. Actually, I don't really know if the screens need to be in here. Now I'm kind of unsure. We figure it out? It's fine.
left in the parameter. Make sure you snap to it by right-clicking. Right-clicking is how you snap to these dots. Now, turn the face
Okay. It's right-click. Okay.
to the left. It will look pretty bad right now because we have a lot of adjusting to do.
Okay. She just kind of... Oh, no. This. There needs to be so much adjustments, but fucking... This is what we're doing right now. Okay? Just live with this. Like... Live with this information right now. It's gonna look so bad, and that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's okay.
And after you're done turning it left, you'll want to turn it right.
Okay, can I just like duplicate? No, I won't duplicate, it's fine. Okay, so like... So which ones do I grab again? I forget. Oh, no. No. What? No. Okay, I'm trying to go this way. Stop, please. You gotta stop. Like, for real. Okay.
Back right now because we have a lot of...
Oh, okay, because I have to hit the check. My bad. Okay, that's fine. Let's go here. Alright, it was wonky, it's fine. Look at how wonky she look. Check.
adjusting to do. And after you're done turning it left, you'll want to turn it right. And now your face is turning. It doesn't look so good right now though, because we want to move individual facial features to create more dimension like the nose. So we can go to the nose and create another deformer. Call it df underscore angle xy underscore nose.
Okay. So that's that. So now we're gonna create a new deformer for just the nose. Okay. Okay, so all of this. Alright, I'm kind of getting it, you guys. Nose angle XY. Create. You should start with, like, that's the middle. Then we're gonna go to the right. Oh god, this is so wonky. This looks very wrong. So I fear I realized I did something wrong about 5 minutes ago, but I didn't want to mention it because I was happy about my progress, and so when I was supposed to select stuff, I wasn't supposed to select like any of the hair. I was only supposed to select literally the face and facial features. So now I'm like salty because I did all of that work and it feels like I did it for nothing. I'm gonna have to go back though, guys, because it's just not, the screens and stuff aren't gonna actually. What if I don't? What if I don't? Is actually okay. Hold on. I might be putting myself in a place that I actually don't have to be putting myself, and might be being really silly for that. Yeah, like, I think I'm being really silly for a sec. Okay, that's fine. I am so glad you guys have funny screenshots. Genuinely. Guys, clip it. Clip it, guys. Not for real, like, clip it, you know? But I made it kind of wrong. Like, I did this kind of wrong. I should have done the middle one first, and I didn't do that because I'm silly. And so I kind of screwed myself up by not doing the middle one first, but I did so much work on the other two perspectives. Oh, now it's messed up. Now it's messed up, you guys. Now it's messed up. Oh god. Alright, you know what? I just gotta delete the nose deformer. Cut. Okay. It's back to normal now, guys. Should I just delete the head deformer? The head rotation can stay, like with the hair, because all of that is gonna rotate together. The XY is gonna have to change, you guys. It's okay, I know how to do it now, so I'm less scared. I'm less scared now, because I know how to do it. It's just gonna be all of this. Yeah, it should just have been all of this. I'm sorry, you guys. We want to be in angle Z. We're gonna do angle, wait, no, angle Z is done. We're doing X and Y. My bad, my bad, my bad. I'm gonna, grab this. Ooh, nope. We want those to be together, and we want to have... There we go. Then we're gonna lock it in. Okay. You're finally able to catch up to streams! Hi, Earthlings! Hello! Yo, hi! Okay, so this is gonna be the middle one. This the middle. Oh wait, yeah. Middle one, check. Now this, go to that one. I want all this. Okay. Check, and then we want to do this side. So we're gonna go in and deform it again. Like this way. We actually want to make this side like this. Okay. Alright. That should be good. So if I go... Oh wait, no, this is kind of... Well... If this is too far down... Yeah, I went down with it. I shouldn't have gone down with it. Because now it's like when she turns her head, it's like... I mean, is that how it's supposed to look, Loki? I think that kind of... No, it's supposed to be on like an... Less of an angle. No. Oh. Because that's not like down left. That's just or like down right. That's just supposed to be right.
And then when
Let me kind of look at this other person's.
protrude a bit more as well. It does.
This video is
Nose
so
may
long, so
protrude a bit more.
it's hard to find
Because
the
we want
exact
to move
spot.
individual facial features to create more dimension.
Okay, yeah, I moved it too much, essentially. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna check this off really quickly because I know it's not right, but I'm just gonna delete it and redo it. That's honestly the criteria for me right now is just... I just want to delete the deformer actually, so I'm gonna... Nope. Oof, my hand is falling asleep. Wake up! Okay, that's better, I feel like. Yeah, because you kind of want to... Okay. Okay. I got so quiet because I got so intensely ingrained in this. But then at the same time, realized I did the nose somehow wrong. And I don't know how that is. Like, I don't know. But it looked so perfect. Your eyes, and that's where I find the tears of eyes in her eyes. Tears of eyes, all I know. Somehow by trying to make the nose, I've maybe broken the nose. Not really sure. You know, we're just kind of winging it. So. Awkward staring. How do I fix it? I don't know. Because in my brain, I'm like, the middle should be the not hard part, you know? Like, the middle should be, like, the part that's, like, super easy. But now something's wrong with it. I can't tell what I did. Because I thought I saved the middle before I started doing the left. And so now, like, I'm having to make up a middle, which doesn't actually look straight because, I don't know, life is hard. But, like, this shouldn't be nostril left. Like, it shouldn't, I shouldn't just be on nostril left, you know what I mean? Like, and to the right. Like, let's try to do the right one. I mean, you're not straight. Maybe it doesn't want to be straight either. Maybe not. My brain is like, just do your best. And I'm like, okay. Is it working? Cause like, I can't tell. So silly. Oh my god. Okay. So now if I do this. I don't care about whoever this man is. Guys, very important question for the people who have done rigging before, who are not learning through this like it's a tutorial, because this is not a tutorial. This is a frustration. How do I just like get rid of one of the points without getting rid of the entire deformer? Because this middle point got all messed up. But like there's like no good way for what I'm doing to fix it. Look at that fucking middle nose. What the freak? Like how do I fix it? Can you help me, guys? Like, can I just delete one position and like set it back to normal? Can I get a little helps from the moderators in the chat, maybe? I'm looking at Batsy, who's done this before. I'm staring at Batsy, who has done this before, and supposedly is so smart with rigging that they've been laughing at me this whole time. Because they're so smart with rigging, as they said, not me. As they've made it very clear, they're the best in their class. Can I just delete the keyform? Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm, yeah. That's fine. That's the middle. Nose. Nose X and Y. Well, nose left and right specifically, so I guess that's just what, X? Or is it Y? I've never been good at positions. I'm just gonna deselect it right now and just do this. Just so I can see how it fully moves. It's not great, but it exists. Like the nose and the head. That's all I've done. But like, it exists.
Like the nose. So we can go to the nose and create another deformer. Call it df underscore angle xy underscore nose. And then when you look to the left, the nose may protrude a bit more. And now you're going to the right, it may protrude a bit more as well. So now it looks better.
Also, I have to say, on her character, her nose is just a dot, okay? She doesn't have all the layers, alright? Hers looks better than mine because her nose is just a freaking dot, alright? I chose, like, the most detailed model to make, and then I was like, yeah, I'll make it myself.
Same for all the other side as well. Looking to the top and looking to the bottom. Just adjust it around. This will take quite some time. And then...
Okay, so I have to select just, like, the head area, and then I have, like, not... Where's the head XY? Because there's nose XY. Where's the head XY? I swear, if it didn't save the head, which it should have the... Did it not save... Guys, I'm about to tweak, because head should be, like, right up here. Oh my god, guys, did it not save the head? Did I make the nose and the head didn't freaking save? Okay. The head one doesn't exist anymore, guys. And now, for some reason, the nose is just perpetually messed up. I don't know. I don't know what happened to the nose. The dots on, like, this part are screwed around for some reason. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. My god. Okay, the head C still exists. So, like, where is that? Hold on. I might have done an unnecessary, and now, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Sigh. Okay. This says that, which it should say head Z. And then there should be a head XY, but there's not. Okay, I'm just gonna restart it because I don't really know what happened. like, low-key I'm confused, but it's fine. Deformer. This is gonna be head X, Y. Create. And this is gonna be head X, Y. With this back at the middle, then we're gonna latch onto this. So I should be on head X, Y. That's fine for the middle. Should go here, okay. That should be this though. And like, I don't understand why it's not. I don't really know what I've done wrong. Like, thank you for feeding me a collective. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end here for tonight, you guys. I'm gonna, like, save it where I have it, so I don't, you know, have to redo everything. But I might have to either maybe restart because, like, some things are a little messed up, or I might just have to go, like, back a bit in the file, but at least it's saved. There's like certain parts that aren't making sense. Like, I can't see some of the, like, because like a deform is there, but then it's also kind of not, like, it's not showing anywhere, which is weird. Like, the part is just, like, not making sense. Like, it's all in one deformer, I guess, but also I keep renaming this deformer. And it's like, so that's confusing me in some of the amount, like, some of this stuff is confusing me. But yeah. Alright. I honestly am just getting like hyper focused, and now I'm like wanting to finish parts of the head that I have yet to finish because I'm like hyper focusing now. So I might just leave the stream rolling because I'm like hyper focused, and I can honestly like just leave it going. I do apologize for the silence. I'm getting really like focused on what I'm doing. Okay. Because I'm starting to understand, and that's making me excited, you know? I have to start working on the eyes and the mouth. It looks so freaking silly. I also haven't even looked into like how to do toggles and stuff yet. I'm gonna quickly turn off like the hair and bangs and things. I feel like that's gonna help me see so much better. Like, oh no, I just locked them all. Not what I meant to do. Let me, can I like, okay, I have to do one at a time. Okay, that helps a little bit. She an egg right now. She boiled egg. It's okay. Alright, that actually helps a lot. I'm not gonna lie. She's an egg. She's an egg. Okay. Let's, okay, so this is starting to make sense. This one, there's a few places where it feels like the head is not totally working. It's like weirdly proportioned. Like this one looks fine, but then this one it's like up too high, I feel like. No. I want to adjust it. No, how am I adjusting the mesh but not the shape? What? Hello? No. Alright.
After you're done with left, right, top, bottom, instead of working on the corners right away, we can have the program try to work on it first. Go to the center of the parameter, and in the menu, click Modeling, Parameter, Set the Size Corner, and OK. So, The software
I
has
just did it
now
by
created
myself,
the
so.
corners for you. When you move around the angle XY parameter, the model will face towards that direction. You can fix them manually if it looks bad though. And with a lot of adjustment and a lot of time, angle XY is kinda done. Now, remember the face mask?
Okay, I have to go in here and like, honestly, just because my character is very detailed, I have to really manually edit stuff. Like, her eyes are out of position, or like, just like little things that I'm gonna have to pretty severely like manually edit. So I want to work on the left eye right now, so I'm gonna take everything that's in the left eye specifically. I want this. I want, where's all the left eye stuff? Okay. Lashes, upper eyelid. Shadow. Let's have these. This one, this one, this one. No, not that one actually. Okay. I write, that should be, I believe, everything to do with that part of the face. Oh yeah, okay, there's two of them, got it. Oop. I grabbed the wrong teardrop, that's fine. Okay, so all of this essentially is one eye.
around the angle XY parameter, the model will face towards that direction. You can fix them manually if it the corners for you. When you move around the angle corner and go to the center of the parameter, and in the menu, click Modeling, Parameter, Set the Size Card. And OK. So, the software have now created
What did it do to my pretty eyelashes? Oh my god, like sandwiched them. They're made them upside down. What the freak? It made them upside down. Oh my god. Yeah, this is why I didn't pick the do it for me option. Modeling. Okay. Cool. This should be before I synthesized corners. Yes, okay, it is. Thank God. Oh, what? Hello? Dang it. Alright, you guys, I think now has been enough of our art hyperfixations at this point, so I'm going to give this file a save, and I will see you all in the next one. Tomorrow, we may or may not be rigging. We'll see how I feel about it. I'm kind of in a place where I am in a love-hate relationship with it. Like, I like how certain things are starting to look since I'm starting to piece together, but at the same time, I'm a little salty about it. Like, I know, like, in my brain, certain stuff has to be, like, moved and everything. I'm kind of in, like, a middle place of loving and kind of hating it. We'll see what I end up doing with it. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a break from staring at a computer screen, and I hope you all have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending where you have been watching from. Remember to take care of yourself, take your medications, do everything you have to do your homework, do your essays, take your finals, and have an amazing day, my darlings.